everybody. I'm pleased to be there for the Data Privacy Security Conference. My name is Najib Awini. I'm the CEO and founder of DuoKey, and I will today speak about data protection in Microsoft 365 Cloud using multi-party computation. So before we start, we observe more and more users moving to Microsoft 365 in the cloud, Microsoft Cloud. Several reasons around that. I will say the mainly reason is to increase IT efficiency. Companies adopt Microsoft Cloud because they want to collaborate with internal users, external users, partners, and Office 365 offer a lot of features for their company to share documents, collaborate on documents. This is also has been accelerated by the pandemic, which show remote users accessing Microsoft Azure and adoption of Microsoft Teams. But the issue is to secure the access and the documents stored in Microsoft 365. We observed also a lot of recent data breaches. Here you have a list of 3 of them, spreading about Microsoft 365 accounts. Is it natural, let's say, direction for hackers or cybercrime? As more and more users use Microsoft 365, more and more attack will happen on the 365. So which make really importance of securing and access all the documents that's stored in Microsoft 365. So the first question to ask is, even you store your document in cloud, do you trust your cloud providers? Because when you go to a cloud providers, you have to worry about who is managing your encryption keys, who is managing the access to your sensitive data, and the compliance aspect for data residency. If you look for GDPR in Europe, HIPAA, PCI DSS, that's really strength of importance for companies. So let's look a typical scenario. You move to a multi-cloud system like Microsoft, Azure, and Amazon. All of them offer 3 different key management systems, which make for a company really complex move to Microsoft or to Azure, to Amazon, because they have different key management systems. So if you look at the Cloud Security Alliance key management document, they present 4 patterns for key management. Most of them, they talk about cloud HSMs or hardware security modules. No models talk about multi-party. I think maybe they will improve after this talk that they should include multi-party as one of the solutions for key management model. Why I'm talking about multi-party? Because it could offer really highly interesting options for companies moving to cloud. So just to give you a brief example how multi-party can be used in a multi-cloud environment. In this case, you split the keys that encrypt your document in different shares. Each share is stored in different clouds. With that, you solve 2 problems. The first problem is attack vectors on one cloud, which means it's clearly possible for hackers to get the keys because the key never exists in one place. The second principle is you have no problem of compliance because you don't store the key in the same country. You can store the key in different countries, in different locations. So let's look at an example for Microsoft 365 document. In this demo, here I'm saving confidential document, encrypted, protected at rest with a multi-party encryption. It's completely invisible for the end users because it uses what we call a sensitivity label. How it works? The document is generated on your endpoint. It collects from Azure the label, but the encryption happens on your device. So the green key you see here is generated per document, per content. It's called the content key. The blue key you see with the little blue screen is stored in 3 different locations using secure multi-party computations. With Secure and DuoKey, we collaborate both of companies to integrate both technology to make the document encrypted with a multi-party scheme. In that case, the document contains the green key that is the key from Microsoft, managed by Microsoft, but this key do not encrypt the document. And the really green one, which is encrypted with the blue one, and the blue one is a multi-party keys, which is never exist in clear text. So with that, we achieve 2 things. The first is you have full control of your keys, fully auditable, flexible, and you don't need any hardware security module like the pattern presented before. you ensure your data mobility and security, and you ensure that nobody, including Microsoft, can access your data, can access your keys. So you solve one of your compliance issue with MPC because your key never exists in clear text, never exists in one single place. It supports also FIPS 143 key compliance. You have your keys stored in the cloud of your choice. You can store nodes in Amazon, nodes in Google Cloud, nodes in private clouds. So you don't store your private key in one place. And the cloud provider do not access your encryption key. So DuoKey, a company, we have done several projects around multi-party. We are partner with large companies like HashiCorp, Microsoft, Secure, and recently the cybersecurity firm called Atos. We have a huge experience around multi-party and encryptions. We recently launched a new product called Microsoft Double Key Encryption for Office 365. It's available on the marketplace, Azure Marketplace. You can try it. Go to duokey.ch. Thank you very much for your time and for your questions.